Hi everybody. Okay, clearing. Today is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in, and I'm just going to dive right in and see. So thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what is the main energy affecting the evolution of the Divine Masculines today. Where are they at in their journey? What is it that we most can benefit from seeing? We are getting Chamber of Exhilaration, Enthusiasm, Learning, Generosity, and Fortune. So this is very much coming into true abundance. This is a time capsule energy again, because abundance is unlocking in new ways when we feel completely fulfilled, when we know our needs are met, when we have enough, when we're whole enough within ourselves, we can truly be generous of spirit. And so the Divine Masculines today are noticing that they have enough to give, which is such a lovely energy to feel. And they're becoming enthusiastic, and they're learning new ways to express, new ways to communicate, and new ways to get excited about what really matters in life, is what I'm hearing. So there is this liberation that they can innovate, they can trailblaze, they can speak from a more free place. They don't have to go through whatever those karmic situations have been, those expectations, the good behavior or acceptable by societal norms. They are really understanding that this life is meant to be lived on their terms, and they're getting excited about that because it's feeling more balanced and more whole from what I can tell. Okay, the next instruction I'm getting is, what would the Divine Masculines like their feminines to know about that? What is it? Ooh. The World in Reverse came flying out. What else? Oh. And on the floor it goes. 1 second. Okay, so 6 of Cups landed on the floor. So the bottom line is they feel wholeness. They feel like they've come into embodying their life lessons. They get it. They don't really have any hang-ups anymore because they understand the cause and effect. They know the cycles of life. They've seen the big picture. They've been objective, and they want you to know that they are healed in many, many ways. They feel settled. They're loyal with this dog. They've seen certain things developing since they were children, and they've come into a sense of having mastered those things. They also see the beauty of their own ability to impart wisdom to the next generation. This is a card of the elder. Even if your masculine is young, that doesn't mean that they can't step into being an elder. That has nothing to do with age. That has to do with wisdom. And they're embracing that legacy, that lineage of being a wisdom keeper. So they're coming into knowing that they truly do hold on their hearts. They hold things that transcend what society would say. That cap, that 3D cap, they see beyond. They can look at a bigger picture, and they want you to know that. It's really being impressed upon me to share that they've got this. They know what they're doing. They have their reasons for navigating their life in certain ways. So, and it's not that they're asking for approval of that, but they very much want to tell you, Divine Feminine, that they do have that level of analytical assessment of what this whole thing has been about. And the World in the Reverse shows that cycles are being seen. The Judgment card is right before this, which is also the Karma card in some decks. That's the card right before the World, and the World comes in to close out certain cycles and move to the next. In the reverse, there are things that still need to come to a close, and the masculines are very aware of this big picture. They're very conscious of it. And the last card that we got, the Four of Wands, that's the 1111 card, the karmic completion, the foundation, that joy and celebration that happens when you have set yourself free and you are on the appropriate soul path. You have your foundation laid. And of course, this is the twin flame card. So we've got a reunion card, soulmate card, and a twin flame card, with cycles still just needing to be closed out. So yeah, the masculines very much just need to be in this energy for a while, in their independence, to really know what that is in order to bring it into this relationship on a new level, is what I'm hearing. They're wanting to find that within themselves. You are somebody that they see as a light in that aspect, divine feminine, and they want to match you with that. They want to get a handle on what that feels like so they can team up with you instead of deferring to you or feeling like they aren't there yet. They're looking for opportunities to expand their own service, their own generosity of self in the world. And I'm getting the distinct feeling that they are so very conscious of how they're speaking to others, how they're interpreting scenarios, how they feel in certain situations. They're softening into it. They're being more present, more generous in those moments. So I'm feeling even with the ones, because we do have a child here, the fathers, the divine masculine parents, they are taking even deeper joy with their children, or excited to be a parent, or to mentor others in general, because they are really truly coming from that place where it is overflowing from them to do so. They have a heart for it. Okay, so here's the main reading. What are the masculines thinking of your connection? What are they feeling in their heart for you? What do they wish for the connection? What actions are being taken towards the connection? What is the challenge? What is the spirit guidance solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? I'm just going to shuffle the clarifiers. So take a deep breath, come into presence, align with the divine, open your eyes, open your ears, and receive the highest of beneficial messages coming through. Okay, how are the masculines feeling for the feminines, or thinking of the connection and the feminines today? Ooh, communication. They're really thinking about what they could say, how they could come forward. And the twin flame card, soul flame. So we have the 1111 as the underlying energy here. I'm going to reiterate that because of this. They see you as their divine counterpart. For masculines watching, what a beautiful feeling of recognition and knowing. I'm getting an overwhelming feeling that the masculines want to tell their feminines about how good it feels to be so spiritually aware and present and accepting of the aspects of spirit within physical life. So that's in conversations with others, in experiences with their children, in all of their interactions, that generosity, that soul fire that's coming through, that they have given themselves full permission to align with. They want to tell you how great that feels, how you've influenced that, been a muse, shone that light, so that they have that full go ahead within to come from that place. And they want to show you. So for some, they want to recognize your part in that divine feminine, and at very least, they want to show you how they've grown, how they've changed, how they're seeing things in a new way. Let me read what this says. Soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So they want to heal your connection. They want to tap back into that inner child These highly spiritual divine masculines are coming back into knowing that they are allowed to walk with open wonder. They're allowed to be in that magical daily experience, and they want to talk to you about it because they know that you are somebody that also does that, and that they can see eye to eye with in your beautiful connection. Okay, so what are the masculines feeling for you in their hearts? Four of Crystals, another foundational card. So they are feeling a physical realm foundation with you. They're hanging on to the connection. And divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. You can support, your light can support others. So yeah, they want to establish a foundation between you where you know the foundational connection that you share. They want to come into an unspoken understanding. They feel you already have this, but with that card of communication, how they're thinking consciously, they want to establish that in no uncertain terms with you. They want to get on that same page. The masculines know that you've been on the same page all along, and they know, I'm feeling a sense of leadership here actually, that they want to initiate and actually say it out loud to you. How important and appreciated the foundation you have together is. And how sensitive, how in tune you've been like no one else, and how that has given them unexpected structure and stability in their core throughout the journey. We are getting some very spiritual affirming energies today from the masculines stepping out. We saw the Sun card a couple of times yesterday, and that is full-blown, enlightened, conscious, in the open, divine masculine energy, and I'm really feeling that sunshiny energy here. Their hearts are wide open towards this connection and getting ready to meet you in that energy, divine feminines. Because whatever it was that was holding them back, they've seen through those illusions. We've seen that recently. And so now they're truly embodying that freedom and full expression, preparation. And here we go. So what are they wishing? This is the Seeker of Flames, the free spirit. And I'm hearing with the Seeker of Flames, the twin flames, the connection between the two of you, we've got the Four of Wands and the Soul Flame. So Seeker of Flames is taking that initiative to seek you out, divine feminine, to approach you, to come forward, to see where this can go. And Cosmic Gateway, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. We do have the eclipse coming up is what I'm hearing, but get ready for miracles. They're wishing to come in a totally new way and seek this connection through the lens of the soul flame, that incredibly spiritual connection you share. They are wanting to step out of the previous lower vibrational assessments, the 3D assessments of this. Wow, the energy I'm feeling in this reading today is truly getting to that spiritual recognition, and the masculines fully honoring that this is a heavenly connection, a higher dimensional connection, and starting to talk to you, divine feminine, from that way, going through the cosmic gateway of the 3D, of the physical assessment of the connection, and truly seeing it in a spiritual light. They're wanting to go for that with you. I'm feeling a lot of passion, my heart is very, very energized. It's almost not butterflies in my heart, but that sort of growing warmth and I feel it up in my high heart. There is a too big to contain. And you know, when I lit my candle to begin with, the side melted out. I had to start the video over again because I had candle wax just overflowing, and I thought of the cup of love, the Ace of Cups, that unconditional love. And that's the feeling I'm getting here in my heart. It's too much to contain. It's really lighting up is what I'm hearing there. Okay, so what action are the masculines taking? Seeker of Chalices, so that seeker of love, surrender. This is my card of surrender, and actually my hand grabbed onto the Starseed card that was next. So I'm going to take them out for what action are they taking. They're surrendering to the new beginning, and we have care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. So this definitely speaks of, I'm going to back up. The Starseed card is a brand new beginning in love, surrendering to love, to what is, and going forward from the old to the new. We have the World here in the reverse, which is the last of the major arcana, and then the Starseed, which is the first on the new level. Major arcana cards come in and completely start massive 7, 8, 9, 10-year cycles. So we are seeing the World and then this new beginning coming in. So do what is right for everyone involved indicates that they are still completing these cycles, tidying up home situations, employment situations, any unfinished business, having communication with people, setting healthy boundaries, leaving family paradigms, possibly working on the energetics and emotions revolving around the things that they're navigating with karmic situations, karmic completion. This is really making a deep level of peace, and it does suggest that any of the tough calls that they've been putting off making, that they are ready to surrender and actually release from situations out of compassion that are no longer serving anyone involved. So this can be karmic partnerships, having those conversations, letting go. This is a message for masculines and feminines because it's a mirroring that situations can be navigated consciously, and conscious decoupling can happen when it's in love, is a message I'm getting. So the masculines are understanding that anything is possible if they have care and compassion, if it's not coming from a destructive, reckless, irresponsible place. They can surrender to love and allow that energy, that frequency to come through them. Look at all of this high heart magenta. There's the high heart there, and the lotus imagery here. This is the emotion. This is that very, very honest and love-filled motive that is evident when you speak from your heart, when you make all of the changes that you're being led to make, masculines, through the eyes of love and safety. Yeah, I'm hearing that as you navigate from that frequency, that it is supportive, not destructive. Okay, what is the biggest challenge? Seven of Flames, defending the path forward, making the changes, coming out with what needs to happen. Exactly. Going possibly up against the status quo and established lives and ways of showing up, because there's an internal switch from aligning with the 3D and societal expectations to this soul driven, taking that torch, that spark, that seeker of flames energy, and going bravely forward with divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So part of the inspired action that the masculines are feeling called to is communication, not only to you, Divine Feminine, because of the things that have been seen, because of the inner evolution, because of the high heart blossoming. These masculines are truly feeling that part of their unfolding lesson is navigating things that are not a fit while honoring everyone involved. So that's the challenge, how to do that, how to uphold these new boundaries and changes while articulating things in a loving way. Change does not mean destruction. Change is ultimately for the benefit of all, for evolution, for flow, for freedom. And so we have to believe that when this divine love journey is coming in and inspiring the masculines to make these changes, to consider that what's best for them is best for everyone involved, because if you stay out of limiting what you know is best for yourself, that is living a half-truth. That's not being honest with where you're at, and that is a far greater gift to give than to pretend that you are satisfied in the situations that you're settling for. So the masculines are getting that. They're understanding that that's part of the lesson, is to speak up, to represent who they've become, and to go forward on their life and to be that light like the feminine has been for them. It's their turn in kind to make these changes and express who they truly are and find their way, therefore releasing everyone from holding them in a box, in an assessment that's outdated. We are allowed to change and grow and evolve and go forward in more and more love. But what is the soul? What is the spirit guidance? 10 of Crystals, long-term abundance with open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard for the long-term benefit of all involved. This is, masculines, this is your sign, confirmation that it is not unloving to leave situations that do not have with them that essence of holy fire, of love, of soul compatibility, of legacy, of true abundance, of generosity. If the fruits of the situations you've been holding back in are not of this level of excellence, spiritual perfection, and excellence, you are holding yourself back, and you're holding everybody back involved. So speak up, get it off your chest, make the changes, be brave, tap in, go for it. You are being encouraged to utilize your life as a light, as a demonstration of what is possible, not of a disintegrated martyrdom energy that would hold you in people-pleasing and self-sacrifice. This is a new day. This is a new path. This is a new template that supports all to their fullest expression of who they are. And that kind of thriving is the new coming in. It is that legacy. So let that spirit guidance speak deeply to you, masculines. You're not doing this for your feminine. You're doing this because you cannot contain that in your heart and soul any longer. And your feminine is somebody who understands that fully. If you are truly on a twin flame journey, this is real, and you are counterparts learning these lessons and going through these motions and anchoring this into the world. Okay, and where is the connection going? Four of Orbs. This is a card of integration. This is the truth. This one orb here is the truth that supports you. This is the meditation, the healing after the Three of Swords. So this can indicate certain situations that once these communications come forward, once you have this communication with in situations that you're navigating, masculines, there will be a period of healing. This is getting your thoughts in order, meditating, seeing the depth of the situation. It's a solitude solitary kind of energy, because each of us needs to come to this peace within us. We need to gather our own truth. So the twins, you know, I'm feeling for those who are feminines who are going to be getting communication, that this will set the record straight, and you will have an opportunity to integrate the new information that your masculine may have been holding back from you. And masculines, as you come to terms with the things in your lives that need to fall away or be branched out from, that healing can integrate and support you. The truth sets us free and it supports us. But I'm seeing the masculines are already claiming they know the truth. They know what they need to do here, and they are going to go for it. It's only a matter of time. So inner strength is the connection, or the confirmation here. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. This is a card of healing and coming back to wholeness. It's also a card of be still and know. It's mental power. And so that meditation, center yourselves, everybody. These energies are being felt in the 5D and beyond. Feminines, you've probably been sensing this is happening for your masculine. And masculines, you're probably sensing a readiness in your feminines. This is a cosmic gateway. We are coming into the official beginning of the age of Aquarius. And I'm being told that is also on the solstice, the opening of this, and the energies coming in to support the highest of timelines. But come back into center, come back into grounding. Okay, for the feminines, what is the card that we can see to close out? Debating which deck to use. We're going to use these ones. So for the feminines, what note can we leave on for the feminines? I get too many. I'm going to start again for a second. Feminines. Okay, there we go. We get to the morning star, radiance. I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my birthright. So celebrate right now, feminines. Do things that energize you. Shine your light. Be in joy. Have a grateful heart. Just go about your way, shining your light. Don't worry about anything. Don't be sad, especially not by this journey. Look at how much love you've been reminded you can harness and embody in this life. Be grateful. And the 7 sisters, circles, sisterhood enriches my life. So yeah, I'm hearing like no other time, connect with your sisters. We've moved out of the disintegration that would objectify the feminine and pit the feminine one against another. This is time to come back into community and into wholeness. What I'm being told to remind you, feminines, is there is no competition. With your twin flame, that connection is so primary and essential and indivisible that in an old energy, feminines were pitted against each other subconsciously in competitive, objectified ways. That's done. That is old energy. Come back into celebration with your feminine friends. No more competition. Beautiful, divine feminines. So just celebrate that. Your masculine, there is no competition for other feminines. With your masculine, you are the only one. Okay, and for the masculines, oh, there goes my refrigerator making a loud sound. We'll see on the recording. Pardon me, there's always something, isn't there? That's your guarantee this is real life. Okay, for the masculines, number 44, Mother of the Sea, Goddess. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. So emotions are flowing through the masculines. Surrender to it. Master number 44, masculines, surrender to that wisdom, to the emotion, to it running through you. It's okay, release. Masculines, you can cry. You're allowed to cry. This is a big undertaking and a calling. If you haven't had these conversations with your karmic situations, whatever they are, on any level that resonates, cry it out, get clear, like allow yourself the permission to just recognize the worthiness of you of the journey. Nothing is in vain. Nothing you've been experiencing is in vain. It's all so beautiful. Allow that release of anything that is not the beauty of this. Allow that healing nurturance to fill you. Yeah. With the creative power, the knowledge, the profound knowledge that everything that comes as a result of this journey is beneficial in the highest for all involved. Many blessings, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.